the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant from American Express. A premium hotel credit card with some very nice perks and a very, very steep price. After nearly a year of trying, I finally got it. But is it actually worth it, or did I just make a $650 mistake? For those who don't know me, howdy, I'm Hutch, game producer and self-proclaimed nerd with a passion for personal finance and credit cards. And in this video, I'm going to be unboxing the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant credit card. I'll talk about why I've added this card to my wallet and go through some of its benefits and discuss why I believe having this card makes sense for me, even with that $650 annual price tag. And before you ask, no, I didn't get the all-time high welcome bonus of 185,000 Bonvoy points that ended earlier this month.
Actually, if I'm being honest, I'm still a little bit salty about that.
The all-knowing AMEX gods found fit to keep me in pop-up jail, and try as I might, I was unable to break free before the offer expired. Of course, immediately after the offer dropped back down to 95,000 points, I was approved no problem. Let's get right to unboxing this baby because, look, I'll be honest, everything else aside, I just love the way this card looks and feels. Now don't get me wrong, I totally get that it's just a card and aesthetics don't matter. Whether you get a card or not should ultimately come down to its usefulness to your own personal life. But man, I'd be lying if I said this wasn't my favorite looking card. So it comes in this, as always, nifty, wonderful UPS Express envelope. Extremely urgent, of course. I don't know why I'm bad at this. Open it up like that. I can tell you what, this is actually much better already than my business gold card, which came in a very soggy and destroyed envelope. New levels of luxury. Fancy. Comes in a nice white box inside the envelope. Kind of reminds me of the American Express Platinum card. Open this up. Why is this so difficult? Maybe it's because I have no nails, no fingernails. All right, here we go. Throw that to the side. Welcome to the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card membership. So yeah, the presentation is very much like the American Express Platinum card, which is really cool. Maybe a bit excessive because all of this is just gonna end up in a recycling bin, but whatever. Live to get started and learn more about your premium benefits. Okay. Very, very similar packaging to, say, the American Express Platinum card. I guess it's trying to give off that air of luxury. I don't know, it's just a card. Welcome to your Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card. We know when it comes to travel, you aspire to seek seamless and elevated experiences. The Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card provides access to exclusive benefits that make extraordinary travel easy and rewarding. Enjoy unforgettable stays around the world and benefit that enhance your journey. From elevated status to more opportunities to earn points, your membership will bring you closer to a world of the experiences that inspire you. We thank you for choosing Marriott Bonvoy and American Express. You can scan the QR code to, I think, just set up and confirm your card. Explore some membership benefits as well. It has like a little review your checklist to make sure you've done all the things that you should do when setting up this card. That's pretty nice. Cool little reminder. And looks like at the card itself, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. I actually really like the design of this. It's a nice black card. I can't tell if this is fully metal. Maybe it is. But either way, it's got some heft to it, so I really like that. I'm always kind of a fan of the more metal or heftier cards and just kind of like plastic ones that you normally see, mainly because like I don't like how the numbers kind of rub off easily on those cards, but whatever. There's also some packaging material here, I think. Yeah, okay, so you get the hefty letter from American Express. We're gonna put the box away for a second. Let's move that out of the way. And I'm guessing this is just gonna be your typical card membership documentation. So again, reviewing your card checklist and your standard documentation when you get any kind of credit card. Summary of additional benefits, and your card member agreement. And then because we have it, let's actually compare this with the other Marriott Bonvoy cards, just so you can see at a glance next to each other what everything looks like. So this is the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant. Of course, we'll put it up here in the top left. Next to it, we'll put my most used Bonvoy card, which is the Marriott Bonvoy Business card. Just below it, we will put the second most card that I have, and the one that I got mainly just for the points. We have the AMEX Bonvoy Bevy. And next to that, we'll put the OG, the original that I had, which was the Marriott Bonvoy card. Now, in order to just get additional points, I did upgrade this card to the bevy, but ultimately I'm gonna end up downgrading it again, so you can see the comparison of all 4 cards next to each other. Let's put this more centered so you can see what they look like in comparison to one another. And with the Bonvoy Brilliant card now in my possession, I have completed all of the AMEX Bonvoy cards and can now move over to Chase. Okay. Now that I've finished gushing over the card's aesthetics, let's actually talk about some of the benefits you're gonna get with it. One quick note here, like most co-branded credit cards, the AMEX Bonvoy Brilliant doesn't actually earn MR points. It earns Bonvoy points. I mainly call this out because depending on who you ask, the typical valuation of Bonvoy points is generally lower than that of MR points. The points guy, for example, values Bonvoy points at around 84 cents per point, though you absolutely can find deals that translate to a higher personal value. At the end of the day, how you personally value points is, well, personal. I just wanted to keep that in mind. The Bonvoy Brilliant earns 6x points per dollar spent from eligible purchases at hotels participating in the Marriott Bonvoy program, 3x points at restaurants worldwide, 3x on flights booked directly with airlines, and 2x on everything else. You also get a $300 dining credit each year, though unfortunately, this is broken down into $25 a month max. I know, yet another monthly Amex food credit to keep track of. The card also has no foreign transaction fees, so yes, you can use it internationally without worry. Cell phone protection up to $800, a $100 Marriott Bonvoy property credit at the Ritz-Carlton or St. Regis with a minimum 2-night stay, priority pass select access to airport lounges, and a fee credit for global entry or TSA pre-check. But let's talk about the real draws of this card and the reasons why I wanted to get it. The annual free night certificate and the platinum hotel status. The Brilliant comes with an 85,000 point annual anniversary certificate. As a point of reference, this is the highest amount of points offered compared to the rest of the Marriott Bonvoy cards, being 35,000 or 50,000 for their anniversary certificates respectively. I'll also add that Marriott allows you to top off your certificate with up to 15,000 additional points. What that means is if you have an additional 15,000 Bonvoy points, you can redeem the Brilliant's free night certificate up to a total of 100,000 points. This makes staying at higher end hotels, like the Ritz-Carlton in Kyoto I've been eyeing, more easily attainable. Finally, we gain platinum status with Marriott. Now look, there are plenty of debates on whether chasing hotel program loyalty status is actually worth it, but let me tell you why it's absolutely worth it for me. The benefits that come with platinum status include lounge access at applicable Marriott hotels, complimentary breakfast or welcome amenity, enhanced room upgrades including suites, and 4 p.m. priority late checkout. So why did I get this card? I mean, let's start with that platinum status. I already had gold status at Marriott thanks to the Amex Platinum, and I've experienced now firsthand how insane upgrades can be on international trips. Specifically, I was upgraded during my stay at the chapter in Kyoto and the W Hotel in Osaka last year, and holy I was actually at a loss for words. I want that complimentary breakfast and lounge access on top of that. We didn't have it last year by choice because we wanted to explore local restaurants, but I definitely want it this year for the increased flexibility. I mean, look, there are some days you just want to go downstairs and grab some delicious food, you know? But outside of the upgrade, lounge access, and breakfast, that 4 p.m. late checkout is, in my opinion, a game changer. That's essentially an additional full day of your hotel stay, especially if you're traveling or have a flight in the evening. Instead of rushing to check out of the hotel before noon and waiting several hours for luggage, I can just relax and enjoy my day. That 85,000 point certificate is nothing to scoff at either. I travel internationally at least once a year, and we like to spend at the very least 1 to 2 nights at the end of our trip just decompressing. Having the ability to do so at a premium, high-end stay that would normally cost close to, if not more than $1,000 sounds absolutely amazing to me. And finally, this card plays an important role in my long-term roadmap to getting the Ritz-Carlton card at Chase. By adding it to my collection, I've now finished getting all of the Marriott Bonvoy cards, certificates, and points I can get through Amex. So this completes phase 1 of my plan, which means I can now focus on the remaining cards I'll need from Chase in 2 years' time. Hey, this is the long play. I knew it was going to take a minute. Actually, this is the main reason why I was okay with taking the 95,000 offer instead of waiting for another elevated welcome bonus to come around. Without going into too much detail in this video, I wanted to start the 2-year clock for bonus eligibility with Chase Marriott cards as soon as possible. Okay, cool, that's all well and good, but does this card actually make sense for me to have? I mean, after all, that $650 annual fee is still no joke. Well, let's do some quick math. If we take the point guy valuation of Bonvoy points at 84 cents per point, the year 1 bonus of 95,000 points comes out to be a value of $798. That alone covers the $650 annual fee and then some. But we can also subtract out the $300 dining credit, as well as the $100 global entry credit that I will make use of, and we're left with an effective annual fee of $250 in year 1. Meaning with the welcome offer, we come out $548 of value ahead. Year 2, as always, looks a bit different. We have no welcome bonus, and we can remove the global entry credit since that lasts for 4 years. That means the only credit we have to lower our effective annual fee is the dining credit, taking us down to an effective annual fee of $350. Personally, I'm very confident I can make use of that dining credit. My partner and I like to go out and eat at least once a month, so I'm not worried about that. But even so, what's the break-even cost for this card at $350? Thankfully, upgraded points already did the math here, so I don't have to. You can see here that in order to break even on the Bonvoy Brilliant, assuming we can use the dining credit, it'll take $8,333 in Marriott Bonvoy purchases or $16,666 in combined purchases on 3X categories or $25,000 in non-bonus purchases. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any of that. In reality, that answer is much more simple. For me, as long as I can stay at a hotel at least once a year at or above that $650 cost for free, this card is absolutely worth it. Hell, for me, it's worth it just for the 4 p.m. checkout and room upgrades alone. I know I travel to Japan at least once a year to visit family. I know my visit will be extended time off and include some sort of exploring, and as part of that, that will include hotel stays. And I know, or at least have heard from numerous sources now, that hotel status goes a lot farther in countries like Japan versus here in the US. And if I only ever used the benefits of this card on that one trip a year, having seen what even just gold status would get me, I'm taking that $650 annual fee every single time, no questions asked. And look, at the end of the day, what I value and prioritize may not make sense or be what you value and prioritize. And that's okay. Personal finance is personal, and you should always do what makes sense for you in your own life. If you liked the video, please like the video and consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me. I do greatly value your time and I appreciate all the support. And hey, you can check out this video next if you want to watch more. My question for you, does this card jive with your personal life? Let me know why or why not, or if there are any alternatives that you prefer over this card. One thing is definitely clear though. This card's sexy as hell, right? That's it for me. I hope you found this video useful, and hey, thanks for hanging out.